So for this problem, we have three unknowns. We don't know the number of rooms on the Pacific Paradise, on the Caribbean, or on the Mediterranean. What we do know is that it relates the number on the Caribbean, it relates it back to how many are on the Pacific Paradise, and it relates the number that are on the Mediterranean, relates that back to the number on the Pacific Paradise. So I'm going to choose to make Pacific Paradise my variable because of that. So I'm just going to choose the letter X, and that's going to equal the number of rooms that are on the Pacific Paradise. And my equation is going to look like this: the number on the Pacific Paradise, the number of rooms there, plus the number of rooms on the Caribbean, plus the number of rooms on the Mediterranean. Add those three individual amounts together, and they should equal the total, which is 518. So start to fill in the values for these numbers. We have, let me get my brush back. We have X is the value for the number on the Pacific Paradise. Now the number on the Caribbean is 3,030 more than the Pacific Paradise. So 3,030 plus however many are on the Pacific Paradise. So that is how many are on the Caribbean. And now I need to add in how many are on the Mediterranean. And it is 4,040 fewer than twice the number on the Pacific Paradise. So you take the number on the Pacific Paradise. Nope, you don't do that. You take twice the number on the Pacific Paradise, and we want 40 fewer than that. So it's 40 fewer, subtract, from twice the number on the Pacific Paradise. So twice X. So add those three values together. We're adding the Mediterranean plus the Caribbean plus the Pacific, and it equals the total. So now we're just going to use some algebra here. We have 4 x's. 30 minus 40, 30 minus 40, minus 10. And sorry, this writing is a little ugly. It's a little hard with my mouse. Add 10 to both sides. So 10 plus 518. We get 1528. And now we need to divide that by 4. You get X is 382. So that's how you solve this type of problem. It's a little bit, I think because this is a computer generated problem, it kind of doesn't make sense. If you're really thinking about this, the number on the Mediterranean would be 2 times 328 and then minus 40. So that doesn't make sense to have a negative number of rooms on a ship. But because it's computer generated, that might be why we're getting a kind of phony or weird answer here. But that's the step you do. The steps you follow, you want to add the three individual amounts together to get the total. So now let me move towards your screenshot problem. So kind of a similar type of problem here where we got to word phrases we got to translate into algebra then solve. So they play 97 total games in the season, and then it relates their wins to their losses. So I'm going to come in and just pick one of them. The way it's phrased, it's describing the wins in terms of the losses. So because of that, I'm going to make X the number of losses. Okay? And so if you think about it, we have the same setup. Your wins plus your losses equal the total number of games you play, which is 97. So your number of wins plus your number of losses equals 97. Now I know one of these values. I know X for my losses. And now I need to just get the value for the wins. So it's 13 more than twice as many games they lost. So if I had twice the number of games I lost, 2 times X, and then add 13 more to that, that is the number of wins. So now we're using our algebra. We have 3 x's over here plus 13 equals 97. I'm going to need to subtract 13 from both sides. That's going to be 84. And divide both sides by 3. I believe that comes out to 20. I don't know. I don't know if that comes out even. Did I do that right? 97 minus 13, 84 divided by 3, 28. It does come out even. That was all right. Good. So X, our number of losses, is 28. And if you need to solve for the number of wins, you double it and then add 13. So times 2 plus 13, 69 wins. And you can verify those two should add up to 97, and they do. So if either one of those problems still confusing or didn't make sense, let me know. I can provide some more explanation. Hope that helped.